So you've got a brand message, you've got social proof, you've got a mission statement, a vision and values. Now, how do you create brand awareness? That's what we're going to cover in today's lesson. Because of the online noise that there is today, it's very important that we start communicating our brand story online. So many people are pushing out content. We want to make sure that our content is really true to us, and it's personal, and it's meaningful, and it's authentic. To do that, we create startup stories online. I did our first My Startup Story challenge back in November of 2016. And one of our members, Christy Eli Lincoln, she owns a chocolate shop in Walnut Creek. So she opened her chocolate shop and she joined CRP right around the time that we were doing the My Startup Story challenge. And she dove in and she created her brand awareness right then and there as we did this 7-day challenge together. And what she realized is the content she was writing for this story was the same content she used to create her social media pages, her website, all the content that she put on her website and her blog and the emails that she's writing, and even how she is communicating, because she has a physical store, even the way she communicates in the store, all based on this My Startup Story challenge. We only hold the My Startup Story challenge live once a year, but because you are a CRP member, you can actually go through it on your own at any time with what I'm about to teach you. So this is going to help you build that brand awareness just like Christy did. It really helped her get clear on how she should be sharing her information so that she could connect with her potential customers and clients. So no matter what phase you are at in your business, the My Startup Story Challenge will help you get clear on your mission. It will help you attract the right clients, and it will help you stand out in your industry. And really, this is all about connection because people want to connect with you. And by going through this challenge, they're going to be able to connect with you because they can clearly see your why behind what you're doing. So in day 1 of the My Startup Story Challenge, you're going to talk about where you create. Where do you work right now? What is the location? And we know that we're all just starting up. I mean, there's been times where I'm working on the floor. I've worked in a laundry room before. The messaging that we're providing, it's not all about drinking champagne on the beach or wining and dining in fancy restaurants. We're showing the real life of what we're doing and why it's so important to us. And every single day of our challenge, there's 7 days. This is going to give you 7 days of material to post on your social media accounts to raise brand awareness. On day 2, you're going to talk about why your business started. What made you want to start your business? What inspired you to start your business? And what was that moment where you decided to commit to your business no matter what? So when was the moment that you decided to join Corporate Rescue Plan? Because that was a commitment. Like, tell us about that moment when you made a commitment to really grow your business and when you knew what kind of business you wanted to start. On day 3, you're going to tell the social media world what your vision is for your business. This is really exciting. It gets people really excited to see where you're headed, where you're going, what you're doing now. This isn't just it. You are an entrepreneur, so you have big goals and big dreams and big visions, and other people want to hear that. So what does life look like when you've reached that goal? What does your business look like when you've reached that goal? What impact do you want to make in the world? And what legacy do you want to leave? Remember, we're all going towards that phase 5 of CRP of making an influence and impact. So what's your legacy? What do you want to leave the world with? On day 4, you're going to communicate what your roadblocks are and what your startup challenges have been, because people can connect with this and they might be able to help you out as well. So tell us, what roadblocks have you faced? What has been the toughest day for you so far as an entrepreneur? When did you want to give up and what did you do instead? And did someone help you get past that roadblock? This is a great opportunity to help those people, to give them a shout out for the people that have helped us get to where we want to be in this phase of CRP. On day 5, this is one of my favorites. It's a day in the life. What is a typical day in the life for you? When I was starting my blog, one of the most popular blog posts I had was a day in my life, like what I did every day. People wanted to know what was a typical day like in my life. I would love to know what your typical day is like as well. Other people want to know. On day 6, you're going to tell us your mission. What do you want to accomplish in the next 3 to 5 years? What impact do you want to make in your market? How many lives do you want to change? And on the 7th day, the final day of the My Startup Story Challenge to create brand awareness, is to share your why. Why do you work? What motivates you to start your business? I can't wait for you to see the responses you get when you go through this challenge and when you post your responses all 7 days on social media. It's going to create so much brand awareness, and you may even get a few new clients. So to summarize, you are going to post all 7 days of this My Startup Story Challenge for brand awareness. You're going to let people connect with you, learn about your story, learn about where you work, your vision, your why, the roadblocks and challenges you faced as an entrepreneur. All this so that people can get to know your brand, your company better. It's going to make everything else so much easier. So share with us if you are doing the My Startup Story. You will use hashtag My Startup Story if you post in the Facebook group or if you post on your social media accounts. We'd love to follow you along each day of your startup story. So please share with us that in the Facebook group.